So back in the studio this morning, working on the Mini Cooper project here. They've got everything put back more or less now, all the fronts on and everything. But we've got a bit of an issue here because the crankcase breather pipe is snapped on the seal there. That's gone completely. Had to order another one. Bit of a tricky job fitting this as well, so may as well do this while we're at it. I can leave the links for these parts too in the video below a bit later on. So there's a couple of bolts we've got to take out here, and I'll let you know what size bolts they are as we're moving along doing this bit of a project. So at the minute the airbox part here has got to come off, same with the airbox filter housing, all that system there. I'm going to lift this off, so I'll show you how to do this. This is a 10mm bolt here. Need to take this off. That's all loose now, so we can move that. This one is an 8mm bolt. Bit of fiddling around here, but this will come out. That's that section. What we've got to do is get hold of the airbox here. There's a pipe down here where it goes into, and is the pipe that from the airbox that feeds into the system here. So I've got to get this off. That's that. Right. So just disconnected the throttle body here on the vehicle. We've been checking as well inside, internally, externally at the back. Everything's clean there. That type of thing, so that's a good sign. What we're going to do next is, unfortunately, to get this pipe off, it says in one video on YouTube you can just remove this, put it to one side and get to the pipe, but it's going to be very difficult. So I'm going to have to take the whole intake manifold off at the back, so we're going to crack on with that next, and I'll show you how to do this. So, got the intake manifold off the car now. A lot of messing and mauling at the back of the engine there, but as you can see, we've got 5 bolts that come out at the back here, and the nuts go on them, so that's going to secure that on a bit later once we put it back. Also on these there is a breather pipe that goes onto here as well, this point, which is quite awkward to get to. So effectively with this you've got to pull that up and lodge it at about there at an angle and get down below to with grips and that to get this off. A bit of a nightmare job, but as I said, I've done that. The other thing is too, with this pipe here, it's not like you can just feed it through that type of thing. So we've had to take the whole issue off. Bad design, bad idea, realistically. I think really they should have had something that comes down, along and up, so we can get that onto the crankcase at the top. But unfortunately that's how it is. And as you can see, there's an obstruction there too. So you're not going to be able to pull that out dead easy or get access to that to actually snap that off. So we'll be taking a look at this in a minute and seeing how we're going to get this off and then put the other one on. I'm going to use the grips here. So let's have a look. Right, that's got that off there, see what I mean? And there's the obstruction there. So it's not like you can easily feed that through there to get it in round the back, if you understand where I'm coming from, because of that. And then obviously you've got to get that onto this part too as well. As I say, this is the new pipe, as you can see. No breaks there whatsoever. So I'll show you how we're going to do this. As I say, effectively the way it looked like you could do it was to take the throttle body off here, feed this round the back here, flip it over and put it on there, but that's not going to happen. So what you've got to do, pull this down here just to get that over that lip there. Right, that's plugged in now and that's secure. And that's that. So that will come across up round the back and then with the crankcase a bit later. So all that messing around just to get that onto there. Also, another tip, we're not going to put the throttle body back on yet. We're going to do that last. Simple reason being that underneath at the back where the breather pipe goes in, there's a couple of nuts or bolts, I should say, a couple of bolts that need fitting into a bracket that's going to secure that pipe up there as well. So we've got to get access to that first before we put that on. Also use a flexible socket here to get to the nuts at the back. Come back and sort these up shortly. Right, so we've got the pipe on and everything now, and we've got the throttle body that's going to be going back on. Obviously this is the plug points here, so once we drop that back down there, we want that facing this way, and in there there's a couple of holes here that fit into specific lugs within the body down below, and then that centralises it too for the positioning. So I'm going to get on with this now and then we'll be having another look in a minute. Right, so we're just having a look now We've got the throttle body back on there, as you can see down here. That's all sorted and secure. We've got the lead back in at the back. We've also got this other lead here that's got to go in yet to where is it? Let's have a look. This point here shortly. So we're going to put the hose on now, and then we're going to fit that lead, as I said before, back into the point, and then we're going to put the air box back on. So still quite a bit to do on this job. We're going to get this pipe on now. This is going to be the insertion point of the air box here. Put this on here. Mil socket. So we've got everything put back together again now. So that's sorted out, the pipe here, the air box is back on. Well, in that video you would have seen how I removed the crankcase hose and replaced it with a brand new one. Lots of messing and mauling there, but as I say, it gives you some sort of an idea what I had to do on this vehicle. And you know what the next one's going to be? The full exhaust system on this car, changing it from a standard R56 to an SR56, John Cooper Works Edition 1. So if you like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and you'll be notified once that video goes live. Catch you later.